And welcome to my first YouTube video of a recipe. It's just one that I've made up. I'm just using leftover pork from last night when it was a Sunday dinner. So you can use anything you want, ham, chicken, beef, just make sure all the fat's removed. And I'll go through the ingredients for you. So I haven't weighed that out, that's just what is left. Okay, so you're going to need some pepper, some celery salt, paprika, some fry light. This isn't actually fry light, it's just oil in a spray can. I just prefer it to fry light. I've got my pork, I've got some natural fat-free yogurt, I've got 2 cloves of garlic, some onion, some mushrooms. That's just 1 onion, and that's about 120-130 grams of mushrooms, but you can add as much or as little as you want. And I've got a beef stock cube with 300 millilitres of water. You can use vegetable or chicken, but I just prefer the taste of beef stock. It's just a lot nicer. So I've just turned the pan on, so I'm just going to spray a little bit in the pan. Now it probably is sins in my oil, but like I said, I don't like the fry light, and I found that it damaged my pans, so I've got fry light just in. Well, I've got the fry light, but I've just put my own oil in. So I'm going to add the onions, and you'll hear it starting to sort of sizzle. There's a few onions there, and mushroom. And I'm going to add the mushrooms as well. As you can see, it's all sizzling away. You can add this, you can make it spicy if you want. You can add some chilli into it if you like spice. I don't really like spice, so I'm not going to add any in. I'm just going to turn that down. And I've got you the 2 garlic cloves just to show you. But I'm actually going to use some of this. Chopped garlic in marinade. Hoping it has not got any sins in it, as it's just chopped garlic. So a couple of spoonfuls of that. You'll have to excuse me, I'm not quite there with the whole cooking and videoing. It's my first time, and I probably should have got a spoon ready. Just hold on a second. These come in really handy. These are measuring spoons. You can get these off eBay, Amazon. I haven't seen them in any shops, so I'm not quite sure whether they sell them anywhere, but I got them off eBay or Amazon, one of the two. So you just want to keep stirring that for a bit. And yeah, that's it. I don't know whether I should pause it, but then I don't know how to get it back on again. I'm sure I'll become better at this than I am. So there's my pork. Obviously waiting to go in. I've tried this before without meat, and it was meant to be a peppercorn sauce. It was absolutely beautiful, so I'm now going to sort of let that do that. So you want about a teaspoon or half a teaspoon, yeah, half a teaspoon of paprika. Now I'm going to sprinkle that in. I'm going to do a little more. And celery salt. I want a good scoop of celery salt. It just adds a lot of flavour to it. It's really, really nice. You want to add, you've already added salt, so I wouldn't add any more. But I'm just going to put quite a bit of pepper in. So you want it to be like a peppery stroganoff. You can add, again, as little or as much as you want. I did put whole grain peppercorns in, and it was just too hot for me, so I've now got ground black pepper. And then when that's sort of just any sort of consistency and it looks like it's browning off, you want to turn it up, and then you want to add your stock. There we go. Now you always get that, don't you? So annoying. What I tend to do is add a bit more water in and get that out. So then you just bring this to the boil. And it will simmer, and you want it to reduce down by at least half. You want all this sauce to be reduced. And that's pretty much it, really. I want another video. What you do in the end then is you pour your meat in, whichever meat you're choosing, once that is reduced down by half. And then at the last minute you want about, well, I put 300ml of stock in, so you want about 150ml stirred in to that at the very end. And it makes such a lovely, lovely sauce. Okay, thanks for watching. You can sort of guess the rest. You know, it's pretty straightforward. This will bubble over. I'm going to add the meat, and then last minute I'm just going to put some fat-free yogurt in it as well. I'm going to serve that with broccoli, and I'm going to boil some rice as well.